Peace and love, family. I'm out here at the end of the day. Been outside all day. Did some planting, some river rocks around the avocado, and did some work. Got some cuttings of this beautiful hibiscus that I want to add to the site. But I did some work with the trees, the coconut trees, especially since it's starting to bear fruit. That one doesn't have a lot of female flowers. There's a lot of male flowers with 1 or 2 female flowers. But anyway, whenever I'm little advice when it comes to the soil and planting trees and things of that nature, I find myself experimenting, right? I'll take like these pots. What did I pot today? I pot the stinking tool, right? The West Indian locust. So I'll put mango leaves and some moringa at the bottom. I'll put some river rock, some small river rock, and I put the soil. And I do that so it creates space and air within the soil, just in case it gets tight and compacted. And it breaks down and gives, provides space for bacteria and fungi to live and thrive. And so the plants, I think I put up a post before about diversity and how nature thrives with diversity. It becomes abundant. And so, in relation, we should have diverse thoughts and be open to diverse ideas and cultures and things of that nature. And so the diversity growing all these trees close to each other, the roots span out, and they're usually in the top 12 or 20 inches of the soil. And they produce this thing, I think it's called exudates, exudates. And so these exudates, basically, there's 80% nitrogen in the air and all these beneficial, gases and minerals that it takes and converts, and the plant can't use it for its own growth. And so what it does is, via the roots, it releases these minerals or exudates, and it communicates with fungi and all this, microorganisms in there. And those microorganisms break down the nitrogen and turn into like nitrate, and they break down. After they break down and release it, another type of bacteria breaks down and releases it. And so the roots communicate with the bacteria through giving them these sugars and doing this trade-off. And then these bacteria, which don't live long but they multiply a lot, the bacteria dies off, creates organic matter, but matter that the tree can absorb and use to grow. And so every tree somewhat is a different kind of filter, and provides certain exudates and attracts certain kind of bacteria. And if you have things growing close to each other and these roots are spanning out and reaching each other, they attract certain bacteria that might benefit this tree or that tree or that tree. And then all of a sudden, everything starts growing, and you're like, why is everything growing so good after these few years? It's because all this beauty, these beautiful processes are happening. So for instance, this Julie mango tree that we had for a couple of years, I got it from, got a seed that was originally in Jamaica, right? And I'm telling myself, but I planted this Mexican sunflower next to it, and there was something I read, and it said something about the roots providing a certain kind of sustenance, and now I get it. It attracts a certain kind of bacteria and fungi, and it feeds them, and they feed it, and in turn, the mango tree is getting more nutrients. So, yeah, man, nature is amazing. How everything is intertwined, everything's connected. So, diversity. There's abundance in diversity. So yeah, plant. There's this thing called syntropic agroforestry, I believe, where everything's kind of close and each thing is planted that benefits another one. Some chop and drop. You put eucalyptus in the middle and banana, and then you chop those and drop it, and it feeds everything else. So that's the idea here. Everything's pretty close and pretty tight. Anyway, that's just some advice when it comes to planting trees and, working with soil. Peace and love. All right, visit the website, mymindfulgarden.com, and join the community. Love for them. Peace.